Hello and Randy, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Hutan Pantai. And oh, do we got some beautiful spring weather here at the moment. Yes, raining. At least it isn't snow of one. And I don't know why. Here, I just started up the game here a minute ago of one. Fired up here month of March. And we had snow on the ground. I'm like, that's weird, because when I quit the game, there was no snow on the ground. I start the game back up here today. I wasn't there snow. I'm like, that's weird. But then the snow literally just disappeared like here a minute ago. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's strange. And now it's raining. Yeah. Anyway, great start to spring, everything. We're in the month of March here. I don't know. There's actually a whole lot we can probably even do here at the moment. We can plant some oats. So we might get into that here. We'll see once that one. We got, go to the map here for those who remember here. We have, come on now, map, there we go. We got 2 fields of canola ready to go here. Again, we are no-tilling our field. Actually, I should probably go to this map now. That's probably actually a little more useful, because if you look at some of these other ones, like, oh, there's soybeans, there's canola here, oats here. Yeah, no, that's actually not true. The only 2 fields we have planted are those 2, which, you know, it's a good-sized field right there, of course, right? But let's see once here. If we were to plant oats, where would we put the oats? Maybe this, we have 3 fields over here, maybe? That might be a good choice, I'm thinking of one. Yeah, we'll maybe grab one of these tractors here. And actually, I say one of these tractors. I believe the Challenger here is probably actually the one we want to put on the planter here. It is the one that can actually pull the planter the best of the tractors we have. Speaking of watch that one, yes, of course, finished selling all our crops here since last episode. We are now sitting at $1.2 million. Not too shabby there. And we're not done selling yet either of them. Come July here, we'll have some soybeans to sell. Now, it's not a whole lot, but it's still, I think it's like $100 and some thousand here. Well, that's probably not 107. Let's show the hide that can't sell. 160,000. So 160,000 in soybeans there. That's assuming we get that price, which is usually pretty close. Pretty close. So we're going to switch you over to oats. There we go. And then, yeah, a couple things we're going to be doing here this episode. I'm going to obviously start planting. And then we're also going to look at picking up field, was it 4? Is that what? Yes, field 4. Okay, in one moment, I'm going Boss Baby is calling. Better go answer that here a minute. Oh, Kevin, we are back. Like I said, I had to go answer Boss Baby here a minute. Now that she's a little bit happier here, we should be good to continue recording here, hopefully. By the way, again, if you hear any baby noises, well, Boss Baby is joining us for the recording here now. She was sleeping here when I first started the recording. I'm like, what are the chances? What are the chances she'll stay sleeping while I record? Yeah, not the greatest, apparently. Okay, we're almost to the field here. And then, yeah, we'll, I might just start a hired worker on this here. Planting in the rain, why not, right? You know, I suppose we can, can we get past the rain? And it brightens up at least a little bit there, right? Come on, rain, go away, come back another time. You know, after we're done planting, preferably, right? We could just get the rain to rain at the perfect times, right? It would be great, right? But unfortunately, it never wants to do that. Or, even more fortunately in the game here, but it really doesn't matter, right? It rains now, rains later, meh, doesn't matter. The only time it really actually matters here for harvest, and then obviously we don't want it to rain. Whoa, now it's really coming down. Uh-oh. Houston. Actually, I think that's supposed to be hail or something like that. Let's see, is it going to stop? I'm not sure I want to plant in the hail here. I think that's what it's doing, Evan. Let's see once here. Yeah, because I don't think we had these spots in our field here a few minutes ago, did we? I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Yeah, we're going to have to, like... This rain doesn't stop. We're going to have to, like, literally stop slowing down or speeding up time here because we need some time to plant, right? According to the forecast, it shouldn't be doing anything at the moment. So we're just going to start planting here, and hopefully it'll stop here. While that's continuing on, let's head over to field 4. And I guess we can do that right from this screen here. We're going to go pick up that farm land here. We're going to go ahead and buy that. 18.9 acres. That, of course, includes the farm as well. I'm not sure how big the actual field is. Speaking of the field, by the way, I figured we're probably going to turn that into a rice paddy. At least that's my plans anyway. And then, of course, we'll be putting storage on this farm here as well. There's already storage, which I don't know how much it holds. Probably not near enough if I had to guess. I'm guessing this is probably the same size. Oh, actually, we can see it right there. 150,000 liters of one. Same size capacity as the silo system up on our other farm there. But at least I'm hoping this one here will be a little more accessible. Again, we keep having issues with the other one there. The hired workers constantly getting stuck, and it's just, yeah, a real nightmare and a pain in the you-know-where. So, plus looks like we got some nice storage barns here. Wow, we could possibly put some equipment in here. Not sure what all this is supposed to be here, but no idea. No idea. Oh, those doors open too. Wow. I was going to guess. Being that this is a Giants building, I was going to guess the doors probably didn't open. Yeah, this one doesn't appear to. Yeah, kind of the way Giants does their buildings, right? Very little interactive stuff, you know, doors don't open, stuff like that. But on this one here, actually, that one did. Oh, it's actually two separate buildings here. I didn't realize that. I thought those were all the same building. Okay, and yeah, again, we can expand this storage. What the heck was that about? Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. Something just, like, popped up and my game closed and weird. Okay, well, we're back. Boss baby here is waving her toys around. I'm like, oh, boy. Anyway, okay. So, yeah, again, we can expand storage there. Let's see. So we got that planter going. Would be nice to be able to plant in quicker oven. So that leaves us with $750,000. How do we want to spend this money, Owen? I still think we need to improve upon our planting yet. Planting definitely seems to be a slowdown here, if you ask me. And speaking of planters, I think we need to invest into a larger planter. We do have... Which one do we have again? I was going to say this one, but no, that's not right. Where's the one that we own? Oh, because I'm in Cedars. Planters. Yeah, we own that one, I believe. That's the one we own. So if we want to go bigger... Doesn't no-till. Doesn't say no-tills. These are used for crops like maize, sunflowers, and soybeans. Huh, interesting. Doesn't say no-tills. This one does. Also has fertilizer on it. These all have fertilizer as well. So, yeah. $250,000, Evan. $250,000. Now, as much as I would like to get the John Deere, Evan, the John Deere does not have fertilizer. It does no-till, which is good. But it doesn't fertilize, which, I guess depending on how you do this, Evan, it wouldn't actually be the end of the world here. Because for a planter that doesn't fertilize, I'm assuming it still works this way here. Back in 22 of when you could fertilize the field, plant with a planter that doesn't fertilize, and then immediately follow that up with fertilizer. You can't do that with this planter, Evan. If I fertilize the field and plant with this planter, one of the applications of fertilizer is not going to apply. Or vice versa, if I plant this field and then try to apply fertilizer right after, it is not going to apply, right? So there is an advantage to that one, but I don't know if I want to fertilize the field twice. So it's actually tempting, though. Go with the John Deere 1775, a little bit cheaper. Actually takes 10 more horsepower, huh? Okay, that's weird. Plants exactly the same crop. Yeah, I think I want the fertilizer, I guess. Oh, it's tempting, because you can go either way, right? Go either way. If I do this one, though, that means I just need to fertilize like 1 month after planting them is what that means. Okay, so we now own a planter, a bigger planter. Definitely means we need a tractor now, one. So we need a tractor. So tractor shopping it is. We're going right to the large tractors. And I don't think I need to explain which one we're going to, do we? All right, that's right. We need a US version. Put some weights on the front of that thing. Wheel setup. Yeah, none of this rubbish. There we go. Now we're talking. Is there just singles? Nope. I guess we're going narrow twin wheels all the way around. Rubbish clamp-ons, but oh well. $320,000. We bump that $377,000. Do we want to spend that much money, or should we save ourselves? That's about $50,000. We can always bump it up afterwards. Doesn't really matter, you know. Fortunately in the game, I mean, it doesn't actually matter. You can just bump it up, right? We'll start with a small one here. Well, or no, because I need 300. Okay, we need like 350 horsepower here. We go 310. We'll go 370, 410. How about 340? We'll start with 340, sure. Save ourselves a little bit of money here. Because one thing I'd still like to do yet, everyone, would be nice to buy a header for the Combine. I don't know if we'll get to that this year in the game or not. We'll have to see once here. Again, we still have 160,000 for soybeans to sell, so I think we can afford it. But definitely need to make sure of that here before we start planting, corn and sunflowers and that type of thing here. Speaking of which, let's double check here. How much is that header going to cost us? Just so I happen to know, like, corn header here. I think this is probably the header we're going to look at. It's probably the Gierenhof 12. There's really, unless I wouldn't mind this header of it, but I don't know if I have to put it on a trailer of one, then that's just not going to work, right? Like, no, we're not doing that. So probably the folding Gierenhof 12. I know it's a little bit smaller, but easier to transport that way, and there's something to be said about that, especially on this map. And this map is not maybe the most friendly here for getting down the roads and stuff like that. While we're in seeders, everyone, seeding takes a while. Is there anything we can do about that? We got the horse. No till. Seeds and fertilizes 6 meters. Well, that doesn't help us a whole lot. Our current seeder does that as well. That is just 3 meters wide. Yay. Just what I want, Evan. How about the Ben-Nar here? What, oh, it doesn't no-till, I think. At least it doesn't say it does anyway, so. It doesn't say it does, so I'm going to assume it does not. The Amazon does not. It does fertilize, but. So then we go back again to the Ben-Nar we currently have, everyone. So yeah, do we just get another one of those? I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about that. Doesn't fertilize, so that's out of the question. We can step it up to that one. That one does fertilize, 9 meters wide, but it is. I'm tempted to buy another one of these, that one. We do have the tractor, we can pull it with the John Deere at the moment. Have to think about this one. Have to think about that one. Let's see if we got any good contracts here to make us a little extra money here, too, because that'll. If we can make a little extra money, then we'll kind of know what we want to do here. Mowing. Hey, we can do some mowing. Borrow the items. What else we got? Anything else good for contract? Weeding. A couple $3,000 contracts. Might as well take them, right? Oh, there's a hoeing. Yeah, we'll take that one, definitely. We can just accept that contract here. Let's go grab. Hey, perfect. That's the tractor I wanted. Grab our hoe here. Like I said, make a little extra money. And we'll, I think what we're going to do, is we're going to go ahead and pick up another seeder here then. Unfortunately, yeah, there's not much else for seeder options here at this point. I'm not liking any of the options I have. Like, in my opinion, the best option I probably have at this point is the 6 meter Ben-Nar seeder, which it'd be nice if there were some larger seeder options, which there are if you go with the Amazon. Which actually might not be a bad idea, but, skip the fertilizer part. Although I do want no-till, though. So, what is the largest seeder I can get with no-till? That one does 6 meters. This one doesn't say it does. The Lemken does not. So, that one's literally the largest one I can get with no-till as well, which is a very expensive planter, if you ask me. One. Again, I can buy like 3 of the Ben-Nar seeders for the price of that one. Need 3 tractors to pull it with, though, too, but. Then again, I could probably actually afford that too, because one tractor to pull that seeder, I'm probably going to have to spend $500,000 for a tractor to pull that seeder with, versus I can buy like, well, this tractor doesn't quite want to pull that seeder, but a couple more of the Challenger tractors. I could probably buy 4 of those for the price of a $500,000 tractor, right? Oh, where am I going here? I should probably actually figure this out. Where are we going? We're going to field 37 here for that. Okay. So field 37, create job, target position, start job. Be able to drive the rest of the way there. And we're going to grab the mower here. We'll get that going here in a moment as well. And then maybe we'll, like I said, pick up another seeder here. Okay, we'll get this hooked up here a minute. We got, looks like a McDon M1240, huh? McDon M1240. Oop, it's not back into our harvester sitting back there. I figure the shop, pretty good spot to store that, right? Nope. I did not go as planned. There we go. Gotta wait for that wheel to turn all the way around. They can make it pretty sharp. These turn pretty sharp, for those who don't know. You can, I don't know if you can quite turn on a dime, but it's pretty close. Okay, run this out in the field here right behind the shop here. I'm going to throw a hard worker on this, by the way, for those you wondering. And then, like I said, I think we're going to disconnect our new tractor from the new planter we just bought. We're going to grab another seeder. Double check how much that cost. I think it was like just over $100,000 here, so I think that should be doable, hopefully. I got to remember here again, Evan, our loan is currently maxed out, so need to make sure we have enough money here to plant and seed and fertilize and all that good stuff. Speaking of which, should probably check. Anything need lime? Are we good on lime for everything? Oh, 77 needs lime. Okay. 77 does need lime. That appears to be the only field. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. $116,000. We could go Coon, I guess. They're both about the same. Bednar's about $10,000 cheaper, though, so... Oh, for another $6,000, holds a little bit more. I think we're just going to go with a cheaper option. Which, tire rollers. What's the advantage of tire rollers? No idea. We're just going to go no tire rollers. I don't think we need that, do we? Saves us some money. Okay, buying it. Or should we lease it? We could lease it, everyone. I think we'll buy it. Leasing's not a great choice, in my opinion. At least that's my opinion. When leasing just, yeah, not a good way to make money. Good way to lose money if you want. Yeah, boss baby. Displeased. Displeased. I suppose I probably should fill this up here before I head off, shouldn't I? Okay, let's just move the seed here. Oh, come on now, really? There we go. Let's move that to the planter here. That should be close enough. And the fertilizer as well. Oh, wait, no, that's seed. Do I not have fertilizer here? Well, let's see what's other, because that's lime. I don't think we actually have any fertilizer here. Okay, we'll have to buy some fertilizer here. You done? Oh. He done folded. Fine. Oh, actually, okay, so yeah, the little platform up there actually unfolds as well, doesn't it? And while that's filling, we need some seed. Well, actually, probably need some seed and some fertilizer here. Fertilizer, yes. Definitely need some more seed as well, don't we? Not make that turn, can we? There we go. Okay, got it. Refill seeder, and while that's full, we'll go buy another thing of seed. Which, of course, is now on the other side. Of course it is. Need actually one more thing of fertilizer, don't I? It's actually 3,000 seed, 2,000... No, 2,000 seed, 3,000 fertilizer. There we go. Also, it still has not stopped raining yet, has it? Ah, beautiful weather. Oh well. Okay, that should at least get us started. I'm curious to see what kind of speed we can get out of this planter here now. Obviously, pulling it with a much larger tractor here. The little Challenger tractor there pulls it, I think it was at 8 miles an hour here. So curious to see once here if the John Deere can pull it. I think this thing is supposed to go like 10 or something like that. Or is the shop lying to us and it can actually only do 8? We're going to find out here, I guess. Do a classic hard worker move here. We'll back up to where we're going to start. Okay. Turn that on, lower that down, activate the steering line, activate cruise control. Oh, we're not set. Good thing it doesn't let us actually plant. We got to set oats. There we go. Now we're good. Good thing the game doesn't let us actually plant out of season. Otherwise, I'd probably be doing that sometimes. Again, we'll just have to kind of watch the money here just a little bit. When we're down to $21,000 here. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Speaking of which, we should probably sell some of our old equipment here at this point, Evan. We got a bigger planter. I see no reason to keep our small planter. That can just, yeah, be sold. Probably not worth a whole lot. Unfortunately, kind of the story with, like, all the equipment we own, Evan. Very little of it is worth much money. Combines, or maybe the tractor. I don't know. Place your bets, Evan. Place your bets. Which one do you think is actually worth more money, the combine or the tractor here? We just bought the tractor, so the tractor's, like, brand new. Of course, you drive it off the lot. Now it's worth half the price, but John Deere 8R is worth $296,000. How much is the combine? Combine's got a beat. Not by much, though. Combine has it beat by a little bit. Doesn't seem quite right, but, yeah. You know, if we ever have a spare, like $200,000 laying around, we can, pay the repaint cost on that, combine. Yeah, don't ask me why that costs so much. That is just absolutely stupid, but... Oh, how are we looking on the other field? Oh, and actually, you know what? I was just looking at speed. Yes, we can actually plant at 10, 11 miles an hour here, according to this tractor. So, yeah, I think we're just a little bit lacking in horsepower there over on the Challenger. A little challenged, isn't it? Oh, we just clipped that pole there. Oh, well, didn't need that pole there. And just a reminder here, by the way, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, Evan, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. Nope, lock on steering. Also, why did it... Oh, okay, we're good. Why did it stop planting there? That was weird. Helper D has completed their task. Oh, that's probably the hoeing tractor, I bet. Definitely not done planting over there yet. Certainly not done mowing either. That's probably, I don't know what, halfway. Actually, you know what? Ha, good guess. I went 51%. That wasn't even me looking at the little thing up there. Well, I think there were some more weeding and hoeing contracts. Maybe look at doing those here as well. Okay, lined up. Have to make this quick on because it doesn't take them long. Okay, that one is completed. Yep, that's the hoeing one. Collect on that one. Hey, not a bad little piece of money, right? I mean, we'll take it. Hoeing, ugh. That's not really worth it. Weeding, though, we can probably do that one. Accept the contract. Again, as a reminder here, everyone, a hoe will work as a weeder, but a weeder will not work as a hoe. Oh, what do you folks think? Can we plant this field here and the other field before the other tractor finishes? Now, with our planting speed, we might just be able to. And then, yeah, next episode, we'll have to get into... Oh, actually, you know what? That reminds me, too. We need to also get into doing some rice work here as well. Again, field 4 of it, I'm planning on turning that into a rice paddy. At least that's my thoughts here. We'll have to see once how that goes. Might maybe try to do that here next episode. Like I said, we'll get these fields planted, and then this is, I think, the only thing we need to plant here in this month. Actually, speaking of planting here, I should really get the hoe going on removing the weeds here as well. Speaking of which, let's go, let's see what's here. Great job. Let's go over do our contract here first, because neither one of the fields we're working on at the moment are ready, so... And just because I didn't have the steering activated here, I'm going to have to manually plant a little section here that I missed. Oops. Okay, now we're good. Last headland pass here. We can start going up and down the field. definitely on the wish list. Definitely another one of these tractors. I want to pull that other seeder just a little bit faster as well. Oh, that begs the question, Oven. With what we've purchased here so far, what should we look into buying next? Definitely a corn head for the combine. Definitely think we should do that one. And maybe we'll plant some corn here this time around. Again, we just got to make sure. Got to make sure everyone can afford the corn head. Because, I mean, we plant corn when we can't afford to harvest the corn. Like, kind of defeats the purpose, I think, right? At least I think it does anyway. And I am a little skeptical about being able to afford it here at this point. We'll have to see how it goes. But as long as we keep a little contract money coming in, and I think we'll be good. As a reminder, again, with the loan we have, everyone, and it is costing us $10,000 per day. Doing the proper millennial thing here. We just borrowed ourselves up to our eyeballs in debt, you know. We borrowed until we couldn't afford it anymore. And then, yeah. And we haven't paid any of it off yet. So we're just paying the interest. Okay, locking on the steering. Like I said, it won't take us long to finish this field here. Oh, let's see what's now. There we go. This should work. Trying to make sure I can make this turn here. Ooh, we're gonna miss a little bit. No, we did not. Perfect. I don't know that the 3 little headlands we did are quite enough room for this tractor to turn around here. That might be the one advantage of the Challenger tractor. It could probably turn around a little bit quicker, I would think anyway. I could be wrong. Maybe it doesn't, but wider planter would be nice, though, too. That would, they won't have to turn around quite as sharp, right? But yeah, unlike some of the other versions of the game, we don't have any of the air seeders yet, as far as I know. You know, back in Farming Simulator 22 of them, we had quite a wide selection of various air seeders and other seeding options here. But yeah, this game is severely lacking here, at least when it gets past the 6-meter department there, if you ask me. Again, we do have that one really expensive 9-meter one, but yeah, again, I could buy 3 of these seeders, plant 18 meters wide for the same price. I don't know, is it better that way? I don't know. Anyway, let's see if we can load up some comments here a moment. See what you folks had to say here for last episode. Reminder again, always enjoy reading all your comments. So if you got something to say, throw it down below. And getting them loaded up here a minute. There we go. Starting off with the first one, Norton was saying, I just finished selling 100,000 bushels of corn in Farming Simulator 22. It took forever. Wow. 100,000 or a million? I say 100,000, I guess it depends on what trailer you're using. Some of the larger trailers, you can get close to holding 100,000, so, you know, one trip should sell it all. But yeah, if you're using some of the smaller trailers, yeah, a couple trips. Now, if you're talking a million liters, wow, now that's, yeah. Now I understand. Oh, there went the side. Oops. I wonder how much the Road Commission puts towards their sign budget here on this map. Or whatever they call their Road Commission over in Asia, right? Tim was saying, can you please do some sunflowers to harvest? And you're going to need a row crop head for that. Yes, we will. That is the reason why we have not done any sunflowers or corn, for that matter, up until this point. We do not have a row crop head, so... Legendary was saying you should just download the auto drive route and not worry about the Giants worker. This is a good point, yes. And I don't know... Actually, let's see. It looks like he replied. Oh, okay. According to Legendary Tater here, he says yes. There are routes available for this map already. So I'll have to check that out. We can download one of the routes that are already available for this map here. That's kind of the one thing with auto drive, Evan. Like, then you got to go set up all the routes, and it takes some time to do that, right? But once you got it set up, then you're good. But also with auto drive, if somebody else has already done it, you can just download the routes, and depending on how that person has them set up, it might not be exactly the way you want them, but at least you got something to work with. Speaking of working with, auto drive does possess the ability to take the road networks that are already part of the map and use those. Again, you just kind of have to modify them, add some waypoints and stuff like that, but it is possible to use those as well. So it's not like you'd have to start from complete scratch necessarily on this map. Ethan was saying that Giants test it. That's a good one. That gave me a good laugh. Yeah, I know. Giants test it. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Ooh, and I just looked over at the time. It is time to wrap it up here this episode already. Tell you what, we're going to finish this last pass since we're so close to being done, and then we'll wrap this episode up. Oh, and looks like, is he on his last pass? No, he's got one more yet. Okay. One more pass on this field here. We definitely finished this field here before that hired worker finished. I don't know if we can get the next field done, though, before that happens. Anyway, again, everyone, thanks for watching. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, everyone, thanks for watching. Until next time.